Don't say anything about the title, okay? It was like 9 a.m. I was tired, okay? I was about to have a heat stroke, probably. Okay, that was all I could think of. ピンクその酒を届けに行くよ。海風君風に波任せ。潮の向こうで夕日も騒ぐ。空に泡をかく鳥の歌。よほほよほほほよほほよほほほ I'm back! I'm back from sitting inside of a McDonald's because getting McFlurry is still cheaper than a community center pool entrance fee. You know what? As an adult, I understand why my parents were so reluctant to take me to the pool as a kid. That shit is expensive. That shit is expensive. Also, is it not fucking crazy that the McDonald's ice cream machine was actually working? Insane. McDonald's ice cream machine 1. Hooker apartment air conditioning is 0. Who would have thought? I also just realized that the way I phrased that just now really makes it sound like I am the hooker if you don't have a full context. But given that I am dressed how I am dressed right now, I suppose we're not very far off, are we? My favorite hooker? Gee, thanks. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello. Hello, hello, hi. Hello. Hello, hi, love bug. Hello. 6 out of 10 LewTuber vibes. Oh god, maybe I need tips on that. Maybe I need tips and tricks. LewTubers can be pretty cute though. LewTubers can be pretty cute. Hello, hello, hi. Hello. It's still boiling hot in here, but I have a drink. And I am considering grabbing a bucket of water to put beneath my desk so I can splash my toes around in it. I don't know if that's safe. Exactly. Probably not, considering all my wiring is there. But I guess if I die on stream, at least there will be a record of it, so that Fazecon can't escape WorkSafe BC. For better or worse. Maybe a towel too? Gonna need a mighty large towel. I'm kidding though. I'm kidding. I would never make Fazecon go through WorkSafe BC. I would never do that. They make me sign a waiver every time I do something stupid on stream, so I'm not allowed to anyways. Let's go waiver 37! Let's go waiver 37! Woo! But hello. Hi, love bugs. I've missed you. And I miss AC. But I've missed you more. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Demonstrous, thank you for the super. Hey Dizzy, this is gonna be my last super for a while due to my financial situation. Hope I can still support you in other ways. Hope you are doing well, especially after everything. By the way, you are the sexiest. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's very sweet. Don't feel like you need to donate, okay? Make sure you take care of yourself first. Always take care of yourself first. And then you can take care of me. Yeah. Yeah. I'm wishing you the best with that as well. It's been literal hours. What did you do, huh? What did you do? Did you work? Did you eat? Did you drive home yet? If so, drive safe. If not, drive safe. And if you did just drive home, welcome home. Glad to have you back. I know a lot of people put me on while they're driving, actually. Yeah. I couldn't watch a lot of the last stream due to work. No problem, no issue. I threatened to sue someone and they finally answered my messages. Oh! Typical work week stuff. Nice. Not home yet? Well, drive safely. Drive safely when you get back, okay? Dude, I don't know how people watch streams while driving. Because aren't you like tempted to look? Aren't you tempted to look to see what's going on? Do you guys not fear accidents? I can't even like talk to another person when I drive. I'm so fucking clenched at the wheel that's all white noises with an occasional honk if I turn too fast. Threats are the best incentive. I watch streams while gaming. See, that's also hard. That's also hard for me, but maybe it's just like my game choices. I started playing Rune Factory again. I finally like carved some time off my schedule to play Rune Factory. If I ever take an awkward pause before finishing a sentence, it's because I know that I phrased it incorrectly. And I'm reprimanding myself in my brain. Brave SJ, thank you for $5. Real Love Bug super chat while we're driving. Buy and send. Oh, Brave, I think you might have Brave, I think you might have misclicked. I think you might have misclicked sending that super chat. I think you actually meant to put in 50. I'm kidding. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for a super chat. Swab, thank you for a super chat as well. You live in an Arctic wasteland known as Canada, no AC needed. So, like, basically, to put it lightly, I'm in the California of Canada, aka hell. Okay? Aaron G, thank you for $2 playing Supermarket Sim right now with Dizzy BGL. Oh, is that game still fun? Have they added updates? Usually stream when I'm eating. It's really nice, but I watch some other streamers while I drive. Mostly ones who are yappy and I don't really need to see what's going on. Oh. Do you ever like feed me on stream? Here. I haven't had dinner yet. And I had a late lunch, so you can feed me.
Here I am.
Fire alarm chance trying to take my food. You can't have that fire alarm. That's my food. Girls gotta eat.
But we entered sleep mode.
You are so fat. She is so fat. All she does is eat and sleep. Wow, Catty. Well, she shouldn't be eating my food then. How could you say that? She ate the food that was meant for me. She ate... Do you know, like... My ideal form of comedy is feeding inanimate objects. Have I ever told you guys that? There's something so funny about it. One of my favorite videos on the internet is just some guy feeding Asuka. Just like an image of Asuka. It's pretty awesome. RB Grizzly, thank you for a super. I only super at red lights, please. Dizzy, the love bugs are responsible. Also, I'm done my 14 hours of work. Thank you for keeping me company as I finish my work. Dizzy, Dizzy love. Thank you. Lovey, lovey, love, my love. I don't think that works the same. Space Slug Bert, thank you for 16 months. Hi, Dizzy. I get to enjoy my day off for my birthday, drinking beer in my basement to stay cool and watching your stream on a basement 10-foot projector. So then when I do this, is it scary? Does it just look like 10 feet of Dizzy coming to eat you? Was that scary? I tried making it really scary. Kinda, yeah. It's like she's coming right at you. Kinky? How's it kinky? How's it kinky? Wait, just like Jaws? Oh, I can do it just like Jaws. Wait. Watch this. Watch this. 1 second. Da-dun, da-dun, da-da, 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 ah! Ah! More Pink Panther. I don't know the difference. If I had any idea how to do music, I would be much more bummed. About another VTuber getting to sing the new theme song for the Digimon Elysian game. It came up on my timeline. I was really sad. Okay, both happy and sad. Because maybe that means there's gonna be more opportunity for VTubers with Bandai card games. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got spoiled. It just popped up on my timeline today. But okay, I'm really happy because here's the thing. I think VTubers getting opportunities like this is for the greater good, especially EN ones, because it means that everyone has more opportunities, okay? If this goes well, if that song does well as marketing material, that's good. That's good for everyone. But then also, I'm bummed out because I don't sing. So I'm just gonna have to get really, really good at listening. I think if I can place like top 10 regionally. If I can play good enough that I'm like top 10 regionally, maybe I'll have a chance at something. Okay? Don't tell me if I don't spoil my dreams, okay? Don't spoil my dreams. That's all I have to live for. Digimon is it. Digimon is everything to me. Ah! Gotta do more karaoke streams? No! I just have to get really, really good at digital TCGs. I'm just gonna start grinding with Simulator. I'm gonna start grinding with Simulator in my spare time. Oh, but I still have... but I'm still playing for Rune Factory. How do I make a decision? Can I do both? Am I good enough at multitasking that I can do both at the same time? I don't think so. How do you get better at multitasking? Are you even good at TCGs, Dizzy? I pick up fast. I pick up really fast. Like, you can teach me how to play a TCG, like, like that, like it would stick like glue. But I think I'm really poor at meta. And the hardest part about Digimon to me is there's a lot of keywords which adds like an additional layer of intricacy. And then also turn order I think is a little bit messy when it comes to the Digimon TCG. But the fact that this is gonna be done like digitally should fix a lot of those things. T-Dubs, thank you for $2. Make your dreams come true, Dizzy. Some generic name, thank you for $2. Dizzy hired to sing with new season of Chin Pokemon. What an old reference. What an old reference. Boevo Nebo, thank you for $2. When you would finally have a bum, I'm sorry. Thank you, Boevo Nebo. Heratics, thank you for $5. Can you lean in and jiggle? Hold on, my angle's awkward. I think I might have missed the angle you were looking for. I think I might have missed that. Also, Prognistro, thank you for 19 months. Man, you'd make a great mother. Can you play Peekaboo with us next? Peekaboo! Peekaboo! No, if you had a baby, I think my timing would be totally different with a baby. Here, let me try. Peekaboo! 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 Hold on, that was not a face I want to make around a child. Cute's the word you're looking for. I don't know if cute's exactly the word you're looking for. Dizzy, please. I haven't developed object permanence. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you getting too scared? I'll stop it then. I'll stop it. Ancient G, thank you for super chat. Since everyone's telling what we're doing, I'm playing Battlefield Gothic Armada for the first time. Are you into ship games, Dizzy? Not really. Not really. I've never tried one. I can eventually get into most things I find. Like, my brain is very malleable. I'm very susceptible to marketing. But it just takes me a while to get into some stuff. The only reason I got into Civilization is like, I got into Civilization before I had the resources for other hobbies and interests. And my brother had it on his PC. So it's free for me. Otherwise, I don't think I'd have the patience to learn Mat Game. Yeah, smooth, soft brain, saying it like a Fed. You know, I could probably get really into criminology if given enough time. But criminal storytime YouTubers, they don't speak fast enough. And so my brain can't process that stuff. Kusa, thank you for her super chat. I'm quitting my job, let's fucking go. I'm a full-time Dota 2 player now. You mean your dolls are selling really well, right? What you're trying to tell me is that your dolls are selling really well and now you don't need a full-time job? It's okay. You're Vietnamese anyways. You can always go back to the sweatshops. Do they pay well there? I imagine Vietnamese sweatshops pay better than like other sweatshops do. Did you know we actually have sweatshops in Canada? Like that's still a thing here? There's like a district. There's a district full of them. I know because during COVID, that's where I got my face masks. During COVID, that's where my family would pick up face masks. Yeah. Diabolical? Hey, it's paying it forward, you know? You know, paying it forward, there's a whole movie about it. Yeah, it's a movement. Yeah. You know, We made it out of the sweatshops. We made it out of the sweatshops, and now we're paying it forward to other sweatshops employees by buying their products, and then hopefully one day they can make it out of a sweatshop too. The chain never ends. Is Face Warehouse also a sweatshop? I don't think it has the efficiency. I don't think it runs with the efficiency to make it a sweatshop. No. No. It's very generous, yes. Yes. It also doesn't have a toilet. I think we're getting one soon. I think we're getting one. But I don't know if they have AC there. So I don't know if streaming there would be an improvement or... What were we even talking about before this? The warehouse really does sound like a dungeon. I think it's because I've seen the other warehouses. I think, okay, if it's your first time seeing the warehouse, then yes, it might be a little dungeon-like. If it's a town's first time at a warehouse, then yes, it's a little dungeon-like. But they like it. They like it, and I know this because they keep asking to go, okay? But for me, I've seen every iteration of Phase Warehouse at this point. So each one has been a drastic step up. Each one has only been an improvement, okay? So to me, I'm just like, no, the warehouse is like really nice. It's like really nice, yeah. They actually sprang the extra $1 to paint it this time, yeah. It's concerning behavior a little bit, yeah. I bet the others had a bathroom. Exactly one of them did. Exactly one of them. What was Mari's reaction to the warehouse? I don't know. But they had pens and they had paper pads, and I think that kept her entertained because she could play hangman. She could play hangman. I also set up one game of hangman, okay? I also set up one game of hangman. Can you guys guess what my word is? I'll give you a hint. It was 3 letters. You guys don't have a hangman, you just have to guess the word. 3-letter word. What do you think my hangman word was? Bug? No. Ass? No. Gay? No. It was Pride Month. That would be too easy. Hag? No. Dog? No. Ink? No. Had? No. Wow, you guys are really bad at this. That's not even a word. No. Old? No. Man? No. Guys, I think you might actually fail. I think you might actually fail at this game. Die? No. Ear? No. Leah? No. God? No. Damn it! Guys, I told you it's only 3 letters. It's a 3-letter word. None? No. Hog? No. The hangman. There's just a row of bodies. Hung outside my castle, taunting you, telling you you'll never make it in, telling you the war has been lost, that the rebellion has failed, that I, the bourgeoisie, have succeeded in oppressing you and your future generations. Arm? No. War? No. CBT? Close but not quite. car? No, 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 no. CVT. What's a CVT? What? No, 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 no. Guys, CBT was actually not close at all. Okay, I'll give you a hint. The vowel, if you'd like to buy a vowel, is E. Is E. What? No, 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 no. 6? No, 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 no. Tit? No, 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 no. That doesn't have an E in it. Her? No. Someone got it. Someone got it. The word was the that. The. Diabolical. I know. What the fuck? It's a good word. It's a good word. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows the word. Everyone knows the. But nobody guessed it. Nobody guessed it. It took you all so long and so many hints. My castle is strong. My castle stays. Castle Gray Skull stands another day. Castle Gray Skull. She has the power. She has the power. Jay Reed, thank you for $5. Lizzie, that sweatshop comment made me laugh hard out loud. Holy shit. Which one? The paying it forward one or Kusa, thank you for a super chat. Fazecon is gonna be in Face Connect warehouse parking lot. I don't know, that's a pretty big venue, I think. It's a pretty big venue. Kusa, thank you for all the supers. Jay Reed, thank you for the super. Dizzy would drool over He-Man for sure. Depends on the iteration. Depends on the iteration. I'm more of a Thundercats girl, but no, that does not make me a furry. Because they're pretty humanoid looking. Godfrey, thank you for the membership. Thank you. Any good rumors about Fazecon? We're all ears. It will be a convention. It will certainly be a convention. I do not have... Guys, I am a wrong person to be asking about this because I'm like the most doomer. I am like the most doomer when it comes to Fazecon. Okay, I'm like very, very conservative financially. So when I heard that we were doing a convention, my mind just raced to worst case scenarios and like costing. So if you ask me what I think Fazecon will look like, I'm pretty sure I would say something like an 800 square feet room with two plastic tables, a $1 store, a $1 store vinyl like tablecloth, and a bowl of chips. Don't forget the ball pit. I mean, I'd like to. I'd rather not risk anyone pissing in a ball pit. What kind of chips though? Ooh, they'd probably have to be Canadian. So I don't know. All dress or ketchup. We'll have 2 bowls. 1 bowl for all dress, one full for ketchup. I wonder if we could white label them. I wonder if we could white label them and just like put Pippa's face on it. I think she'd like that. New Pipkin Pippa Pops. Available only in Canada at Fazecon while supplies last. I think if I were to have my own display at convention, it would probably feature a bunch of like jank, white labeled products from all my infomercials. We'd have Pipkin Pippa Pops. We'd have Phase Goo. Tastes like conditioning. We would have, I haven't done Muse Bits in a long time. Wow, these are old. We'd have burgers, which are yummy yummy in your tummy. And what else? A head garden menu. A collectible head garden menu. Something like that. Oh, and you'd be able to watch like an episode of All My Lemons in Space. Yeah, I'll ask Lumi to record it. She still owes me. She still owes me. She'd do it. And it would just be 30 minutes of her laughing. Yes, exactly. Any chances you can move Fazecon to Missouri? Canada is so far. I don't think it'll be in Canada. I very, very highly doubt it'll be in Canada. I think Missouri has a better chance than Canada. But yeah, it sounds like ASMR. You're going. I'm scared. I'm actually quite scared that by the end of this summer, my vocal cords are going to be so damaged that I can't speak outside of this range. Because the air quality is not good. I have a thing that measures my humidity. And it's supposed to be, I looked it up, and the regular humidity is supposed to be between 30 to 50% inside. And outside the humidity is not bad because I'm in Vancouver, so it's actually quite good here. But the humidity inside, because of the air qualities, is around 25%. So I'm breathing in dust. Quite low. Yes. Do you keep track of a CO2 levels? High CO2 can make you feel brain fog. Oh, is that what I'm breathing in? Ooh, brain fog. Ooh. At least it sounds sexy. That's an idea. Maybe this is how I will dethrone Panko as the sex god of Base Connect. Through sheer dehydration. What were we talking about? Before this, huh? No one can dethrone Panko for her perdiness. Like, am I gonna have to become male? Like, is that the only option left for me? What the fuck? We had a topic, I don't know, Digimon driving. My fears of driving with a stream on, I guess. You know, if someone were to ask me whether or not I'm a bad driver, it's a big old gray area for me. It's a big old gray area. Because, like, by most standards, I would say yes. Yes, partially because of Asian debuff, but just in general, I kind of turn real fast. And someone told me that that's how you put your brakes out. I think you told me this actually. But I figured that when it happens, if it happens, it probably means that I don't deserve a license anyways. But yeah, I think by the standards of most places, I am a bad driver. But no, if we're talking about Vancouver specifically. Asian woman and Canadian. Yes, that's a thing. There's a select population of Canadians who think it's okay to drive on sidewalks. So really, it's the standard that's the problem. Because according to the standard, I'm quite good. I'm quite safe. I think I know the type. That's crazy. It's Vancouver specifically, okay? Like, also, all things considered, our roads are like really narrow. Even by Canadian standards, I think Vancouver has narrow roads. Like, if you're from the USA, your roads are like huge, honkin', tonkin', mega roads to me, okay? And then my roads are like itty bitty eating disorder roads, okay? They're the roads that are just like, oh, I'm a highway, but actually, I'm a highway, but my waist is so small that I have to wear children's clothes. They're that, okay? Okay? Vancouver roads are like having an eating disorder competition with other Canadian roads. Because other Canadian roads are also considered quite small. But then everyone I know from different Canadian cities complains about how small the Vancouver roads can be. Why are you so good at using that voice? I spend a lot of time watching TikTok videos of Valorant players. Specifically about one guy who pretends to be Deku online. And I guess in my brain, Deku and eating disorders are one and the same. 1 second, I gotta crack a window. Okay, you guys are gonna hear a lot of outside noise here. You guys are gonna hear a lot of outside noise. Give us your best Deku impression. I'm never gonna become a hero this way! Guys, I haven't even watched My Hero Academia. I just know I hate it. How was that though? Was that good? Was that accurate? Oh no, everyone is Deku now. Ooh, ooh. The first 2 seasons were good. After that, I just can't get... I think I can't get around the art style. I think that's the biggest thing for me. I also feel like the villains are a little too obvious, but famous Shonen Jump issue, I guess. I don't know. 6 out of 10. If we say yes, will you never do it again? Can't promise you. Can't promise you anything. It's shonen crack cocaine. No. Blue Lock is shonen crack cocaine. And Blue Lock is good. I endorse the usage of anime manga trashed coke, okay? I fully endorse it. But we will need to thank you for a $2 counter offer. Do it again. If I send you a super chat, will you never do it again? Only if your super chat is bigger than Bo Weevil Nevo's super chat. Don't do it again. Thank you, Yo Pasta. I guess I won't be doing it again. I guess you win this one. What is that noise outside? Hold on. Heratic, thank you for $20. Do it again. That is convincing. That is a mighty good argument to be made. It's a spy drone. I think this is a no-fly area for drones, actually. X Launcher, thank you for $50. Don't do it again. And we've got 50. 20. 10. I don't know. X Launcher is making a very valid argument. No fly zone unless you're the government. True. Low miss popcorn and get mad. 51. 90. Do it. Do it. The Aka Supers are telling me to. Wait. I don't feel so good. The powers. They're coursing through my veins. I think your super chats are starting to, power me up? I can feel it. I can feel the energy. I'm going plus Ultra VTuber. Oh god, that was so bad, please. Oh my fuck. Okay, let's call this a lesson learned and never do that again. Yeah. Let's call this a lesson learned, okay, everyone? Good performance, but I think the pigeon needs to be in a lower register. Not sure about that. Deku has no balls, so I'm gonna say I hit that perfectly. Shermax, thank you for $5. Bravo, Bug. Bravo. Cammy Croy, thank you for $10. Dizzy Anime Nights when? Well, there's a new anime season out. There's a new anime season out. Let me go check any charts for it. See them feet. Thank you for becoming a love bag. No, I don't see them feet. I'm cut off from the chest down. Umbrella, thank you for $5. Can the battle of the Deku impressions reach off-Kai standee auction numbers? Ooh, that'd be bad. That'd be messed up. Yikes. Okay, let's see. What's airing? Summer. We have Dan. Season 2. Awesome. I'll probably watch that on Netflix. Sono Biscudo wa Koi wo Suru. Okay, Sono Bisco was awesome, and then fucking normies picked it up, and now I hate it. I started reading that when chapter 1 got translated. We need to gatekeep harder. Inky Blinky, Blu-ray release when? Oh, one with no backing track, no audio. Brave SJ, thank you for $20. Dizzy, you're too old to be doing Deku impressions. You should be doing Naruto impressions, believe it? No, because if I do a Naruto impression, I have to like fully stand up and commit to the bit, you know? Star Phoenix, thank you for $2. How far are we from a Dizzy Dokuro plushie? Technically, we have one. Available right now on shop.phase-connect.com. That's shop.phase-connect.com. Because, like, we have the beans. Yeah, the beans count. The beans count. It counted towards my goal. Guys, did you know that, like, we crushed all my debut goals and now I'm wandering aimlessly through the internet? Which is a very dangerous and scary place to be. To be on the internet without purpose is not safe. It's not safe. Free Dizzy when? Is Free Dizzy a goal of mine? I think Free Dizzy is more for you guys. I think Free Dizzy is more for you guys than anything. You can do whatever you want. Freedom is not always a good option. Okay? Freedom of choice. I don't know if that's really for me. Yeah, freedom is scary, exactly. Exactly. I want to be in the cage. I want to be in the cage. I want to be not free. I think, to an extent, if you are in a VTuber in an agency, some part of you knows that you thrive in corporate structure. Not even corporate structure, just any structure. Like, you know those kids growing up who needed to be put on a schedule? Like, they needed to know, like, yeah, class starts at 8:30, math is for 1 hour till this time, social studies is 1 hour till this time, and then we have a lunch break. I think those are the sort of people who thrive best in agencies. Yeah, me. I was also one of those kids. I didn't think I was one of those kids growing up. I didn't think I was one of those kids. I was under the impression that I was strong and independent. But no. No. Then I started working in tech. And everything about tech is like very loosey-goosey. Very, very loosey-goosey and like freeform. Like those people don't work on real schedules. And then I realized, I need to be told what to do. I need structure. College eradicated structure, and I've never recovered. So true. No wonder nothing gets done. Exactly. Alright, Clips, thank you for $1.99. You still have to surpass the upstart on PC channel. True! True. I still need to knock that bitch down a peg. How she fucking mocks me. How she fucking mocks me. What is it at right now, actually? What is it at? She thinks she's all that just because she gets all these big fucking company collabs on her channel. She thinks she's fucking all of that just because Leah from Phase Connect, Pipkin Pippa, Utatane Nasa, Fujikawa Urika, Hakushika Iori, Maimi Tenma, Michiru. She thinks she's all that because those girls give her attention, but she's not. She's not. And she's a bitch. And she's literally like a whore too. She literally has people in and out of her every single day. I don't even know why people watch her. Fuck the Phase Connect official channel. Yeah, she's gross. She's nasty. Are you one of those people who go in and out of her? Just because I use the public washroom doesn't mean the public washroom's not gross. Dude, I would have been so successful if I was born a man. And then cancelled. And then cancelled immediately. Actually, did you guys see the results of a P Diddy trial, by the way? P Diddy, very independent from D Dizzy. Very, very separate concepts. I only found out about it because some guy was watching Moist Critical's reaction at the McDonald's. Basically there were five federal charges being held up against him, and only and for 3 of them, the 3 more severe ones, he was acquitted, and then the other 2 he was charged. So TLDR, depending on where you're standing, the justice system has failed. If you're P. Diddy, then hallelujah, just yay justice system. But yeah, he's just got charged with a little prostitution. Not a big prostitution, just a little prostitution. So that's a thing, and it's blowing up today. And it's a little unfortunate. It's a little unfortunate because Now the D Dizzy memes will continue. Or the Diddler memes will probably continue to follow me. For the rest of his life. Because let's be so fucking real. It's gonna take him dying for him to fall out of relevancy at this point. Do you have baby oil at home? You know, it's funny that you joke about that because I literally have, it's not baby oil, but I have like a face oil on my desk right now that kind of looks like baby oil. Hold on, let me spray it. Ah! It burns my eyes! But it's very, very cooling. So I've been keeping it at my desk. Oh god. Why did you do that? It usually doesn't spray in my eyes like that. I don't know, usually it just gets me in the face. Friendship leaving you for $2. She'll never see us. Dizzy cute. Unfortunately, I caught it. Yeah. But yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess that's it. Once I exceed the official Phase Connect channel, I'll have achieved all my goals here at Phase Connect. I'm about 2K off, I guess? 2K off? I should probably do something about that. Nora Eclipse and Hero 199, please don't hurt yourself physically for us. That wasn't for you guys. I was just trying to give you a product demonstration. I was just trying to give you guys a product demonstration of this Diablo Piedmont First Spray Serum for hydrated and radiant skin. It actually smells pretty nasty. I don't like this stuff, but it's pretty cooling. Does it work? How do you tell if your skin's hydrated? How am I supposed to tell? Is it soft? I think so. I think I have, like, in general, I think I actually take pretty good care of my skin. So, I think I have pretty good skin. Pretty soft skin. Yeah. Your skin is hydrated if it doesn't feel dry anymore. Well, like, people have skin conditions, right? I started, I started getting, like, what's it called? Eczema on my lips when I was younger because of those stupid EOS lip balms. Do you guys remember them? They're these little lip balms that are shaped like eggs, not beans, eggs, okay? Different from the Dizzy Dough Girl Bean plush, now available on shop.phase-connect.com. But they're shaped like little eggs. Yeah. Don't use them. Okay? Whatever's in them causes chemical burns. There was a whole lawsuit about it. But, like, all the girls had them, and they gave me eczema, and it took me, like, 2 years. It took me 2 years of using, like, frickin' Whole Foods products, fucking Trader Joe ass looking 100% natural beeswax lip balms and Manuka honey salves to fix it. So, moral of the story is, don't go chasing trends. They're gonna kill you one day. Manuka sounds like a VTuber. It would be a good VTuber name, huh? It would be a good VTuber name. So many things I used as a kid probably did untold damage. Probably. Also, always wear sunscreen. That's very important. Yes. Yes. Give credits where credit is due that Joe fixed it. It's true. Whole Foods did fix it. It only took like 2 years of my life. Those were like really sensitive times for me too. Those were really sensitive times. And we're talking about like trends in culture anyways. If we're talking about trends in culture, did you guys ever have the little outdoor library boxes in your neighborhood? It's like, sorry, I'm just scratching my eye. It's like this little, almost like a birdhouse kind of. Yeah. I think a few yes. Yeah, so those are like very common here. Those are very common to Vancouver. I don't think I've ever lived in a place, in a neighborhood that didn't have them actually. I would consider these like a cultural thing because either your community has them or you don't. But okay, they're like these little, they're bigger than a birdhouse, but they look like little birdhouses that would go on people's yards. And people would put their old books in there and they'd like write like community library, take one, leave one behind, whatever. Right? And I always had one of these in my neighborhoods growing up. And I moved around a lot. Like I moved around a lot as a kid. And I'm not even kidding when I say this. It's gonna sound really dumb actually. But during the roughest years of my life, not my life, the roughest years of my adolescence. Yeah, let's put it like that. During the roughest years of my adolescence, these community libraries were one of the only things keeping me living. That screams have dog food put in them. No, if you did that, you're a bad person. If you did that, you're a bad person. You're bad. Dizzy, that's so heartbreaking. No, don't feel bad for me. I look back on that time of my life quite fondly, honestly speaking. Like, the good thing about things going poorly in your life is that when you look back at it, everything just seems so small under the microscope. So, like, I look back at the time, I look at the things that made me sad when I was younger, and I just think to myself how silly that was. But the things that kept me going, the things I had to look forward to, which in this case were the, like, little outdoor, like, library boxes, those I look at like very fondly. So I had those all around my neighborhood, and I didn't. So I I didn't like being at home. I didn't like being at home at this time, and I didn't really like being at school at this time. And third spaces weren't really a thing for me growing up. So I spent a lot of time just going on walks, and so I would like go on these walks and there'd be all these little outdoor library boxes around me. And so I would go through them, and sometimes they had like pencils in them so you could leave notes or sign your name or whatever. And so it's very stupid in hindsight. So those were some of my only outlets, was leaving like little cries for help in all of these outdoor library boxes. So I would write things like nobody wants me, or like I don't want to live anymore, or like just like really shitty emo things. really shitty emo things like I'm not okay. I would leave them in all these boxes, and that was like I'd do that, and I'd take a book and I'd come back and I'd like put the book back, and I'd see my shitty little message, and that was like the one thing kind of like helping me at this time be okay. Did anyone ever write back? I think one time someone wrote like a suicide hotline number. So someone was thinking of me. So I just... It's just such a fond memory now because I look back on it and I was like, damn, Dizzy. You were an annoying kid. Yeah, it's a fun memory. Mental retard. Damn, girl, you live like at no point did my fucking adolescent mind go, shit, maybe I should get a diary. And instead, there's just neighborhoods, full neighborhoods, because I moved around a lot too. Just full fucking neighborhoods filled to a brim with my little suicide messages. Ow, the edge. Ow, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Lil Doomer girl. Sunbrosten, thank you for the $100. You did good, Dizzy. You did a good job, and we're glad you're here now. Thank you. Thank you. I probably could have gone through it with less drama. I probably could have gone through my adolescence being less dramatic, if I'm gonna be honest. But I look back on it very fondly. Yeah. Edgy Tumblr emo girl, how original. No, it was actually like that. Because another thing is the weather here gets really dreary. It gets really, really dreary during wintertime, right? And instead of just taking, so I lived, I'd say about an hour walk. I lived about an hour walk from where I went to school, right? And so during the winter, when it was raining and foggy, and the only people on the street were the homeless, instead of taking the worm-safe bus that I had subsidized, that I had a subsidized bus pass for, I willingly walked so I could talk to myself in my brain, then write cringe poetry. But I didn't even write cringe poetry, I just thought it. Queen, not sure about that. It's good to make time for yourself, I guess. I agree. Could be done with better weather, you know. Yeah. Walk further than the kitchen or the bathroom. That's where I've been most phase, girls. Yeah, my cardio was great back then, actually. My cardio was great. My ass still non-existent, but part way there at least. Apache, thank you for 19 months. How many music videos, AMV scenarios did you imagine yourself in? Exactly. I can think of exactly 3 right now. And I can give you in-depth, detailed descriptions of this. One of them was a poor man's combination of Vanessa, what's her name? Of Vanessa Carlton's White Houses. One of them is a combination of that plus a mixture of Hilary Duff MVs. Vanessa Carlton, White Houses, and a bunch of Hilary Duff MVs, okay? One of them was definitely influenced by 3 Days Grace. Or, yeah, 3 Day Grace. Days Grace? 3 Days Grace. I Hate Everything About You specifically. As well as Simple Plans. Plans, Welcome to My Life, and Perfect. Okay? And then the last one I can think of. Do you know that one song that has an MV? And it's like, this guy is in love with this girl. And then he finds out that she's been like lying to him. And they have a messy breakup or something. But turns out she had a kid and it's definitely his kid. Like, that's the implication. Do you know what song that is? Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? Does it really? There's this one song. Is it Billie Jean? It's not Billie Jean. No way. Guy in love with girl. Girl he thinks is lying to him, but not actually lying to him. Turns out she just has a kid, and so she has to work all these jobs, so she can't like go on these dates, so she has to take care of a kid. Something like that. Maybe it's Billie Jean. It might be. I don't have a lyric, okay? But I watched the shit out of that MV. So it was similar to that and Taylor Swift. Okay, Taylor Swift might have, you know what? Taylor Swift might have ripped that video now that I think about it. So it was similar to that. And then Taylor Swift's, like, what's that song where she's just like, you're with your girl on the phone with your girlfriend, she's upset. It's similar to that vibe, exactly that vibe. But without the poppy lyrics. Yeah. One octave lower. I don't know what octave is. Hi, Denpa. Hi. Angsty white girl song. Exactly. You belong to me. Yes, that one. Billie Jean is about a baby mama trying to tag MJ as a baby daddy. No, it was not Michael Jackson. It was not Billie Jean. It was definitely some white guy with too much hair gel. It was some white guy in a black t-shirt and too much hair gel. I distinctly remember that. I don't remember anything else. I don't even remember how the music goes. I'm related, but do you like Hey There Delilah? I don't actually like that song. I know it. That's how much it's been looped to me, but... Hey there Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty. Which, also in hindsight, it's just like... Hey man. You sure about that? What if she has a fever? Or the flu? What if she had Taco Bell and she's feeling a little bit bloated? Then she's probably not that pretty tonight, is she? I'm highly critical of early 2000s pop music now as an adult. Could she have Pick Me Fever? She could. Pick Me Fever is real and an ongoing issue. Pick Me Fever is real and an ongoing issue. A woman you love is always pretty dizzy, so much hate. This is a lie. Because I've seen Ember at her worst and Ember seeing me on the toilet, and I can promise you that neither of us are pretty in these scenarios. That's not what SMH means. It is to me. It is to me. What else do you think of when you say SMH? It's so much hate. So much hate. So much hate! How did she see you on the toilet? Ember has a, like, sixth sense. Ember has a sixth sense. She can always call me. She always knows when I'm on the toilet because that's the only time she calls. Sorry, I should use a proper verbiage. She only calls me when I'm at I'm using the Little Idols room. She only calls me when I'm using the Little Idols room. It's very unfortunate, yes. And you answer with a video call? I mean, at a point, you get really comfortable with each other. This is a gross topic. Can we please move on? Can we please move on? Oh god, oh god. It feels especially gross, especially because this came from Diddy Talk. Stealth Mechanics, thank you for 19 months. 19 months of not staying respectfully. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. What I wanted to talk to you guys about today, what I actually wanted to talk about today is, so I've been playing Rune Factory. What's it called? The newest one. Legends of whatever. Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma. I've been playing Guardians of Azuma on my off time. And like, I'm just now, I know, it's late. I'm just now starting to get to know a lot of the bachelors and bachelorettes. I'm playing a girl. And the girls are all very cute and sweet, okay? Ulalaka surprised me. I actually ended up liking her a lot more than when I just saw her character design. But the girls are all really sweet. But then, like the boy characters, and I chose to play as a girl, right? The boy characters, I was looking at them and I was like, who wrote you? Who made you? Because one of the characters, one of the romanceable characters is literally like, so he's blonde, right? Like the character is blonde. This is one of the first bachelors you meet, okay? He's literally just a blonde dude. And his whole first impression is just like, Bellissimo, I am a white guy. I am a white guy, a European white guy who really loves Japanese culture. And I was just like, that's fine and dandy. That's fine and dandy, but that's his entire character so far. I don't know if he gets better. But no, he's legitimately just Ken-sama. He's legitimately just Ken-sama. He's just a weeb. He's just a weeb. Like, that's his entire thing right now. And I'm just like, huh, okay. So this is one of our first choices. Okay. And so I just got to the Autumn Village. And I met another bachelor there recently. And his whole thing is he's a bum who doesn't pay his bill. Like, you meet him just as he's shirking a giant food bill. Okay? And so, like, there's economy in this game, right? There's economy in this game. His tab is the total cost of 2 villages to eat. That's just his current tab. And I'm like, who is attracted to that? Who is attracted to a man that just dines and dashes? Who is this trying to appeal to? And so, I was thinking about this morning. This morning, and so I asked the girls at Phase what sort of anime characters they like, because I really want to know. I want to know if I'm the fucking weird one. I want to know if I'm the fucking weird one when it comes to what I like. I think I'm the only normal one. Because the first person who answered, and I can share this on stream because she already shared this, was Lumi. And her immediate answer was just Reze or Reese from Chainsaw Man. Isn't her whole character just a manipulator? Isn't that exactly like, isn't that all she does? We're all manipulators, to be fair. This is true. This is true. Like, I guess as far as redeeming qualities go, she has a wonderful smile. Like she smiles nice. So that's gotta count for something, right? And then that was the first answer. That was the first answer. And 3 minutes later, I'm gonna let you guys guess. I'm gonna let you guys guess who this was. I get brats with a terrible attitude, pathetic boy failures, and himbos with fat tits. To anyone who guessed Hime, you are correct. So far, of the 2 girls I pulled, we have evil, fucked up manipulators and pathetic boy failures. Checks out. It checks out. And then Hina hit me with a... She hit me with a... I gotta pull this up. She hit me with a butler from Black Butler! Like, there's no way, right? Like, there's no way. That's concern. It is! It is! In a pure fuckability sense, I get it. You might be gay! You might like men! That look like women, but... nevertheless. And then I just got from Jelly that guy from Love and Deep Space. Do you have any fucking idea how little that narrows it down, Jelly? Do you have any idea? But even then, I've talked to Irie enough. I've talked to Irie enough to know that there is no way any of the Love and Deep Space men are normal. Those bitches track your period. They're tracking when you bleed. There is no way. That's a survival skill nowadays. I get it if it's for that. But you are a virtual man. You're a 2D man. There's no reason you need that information. Why? And then Cleo gave like the most normal answer, in my opinion. Cleo hit me with sporty tomboys, and I was like, yeah, that definitely checks out, actually. That definitely checks out. Oh, and then Lumi gets so much worse. Lumi gets so much worse because she starts listing out more men, because I guess she thought her first answer was too gay, and then she hits me with Aizen from Bleach. First of all, I didn't even know she's watched Bleach. There's a little bit of disbelief that Lumi has watched any anime, let alone fucking Bleach. But Aizen, really? Bad taste, bad taste. But then, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Rooney echoed the Aizen statement? What? What? Huh? I believe it with Rooney, but it doesn't make sense to me because she likes Buggy, and Buggy, I get that. Buggy is a scrumdiddlyumptious man. But Aizen? Aizen? What is it about Aizen that gets women's heart racing other than fear? Fear is a powerful motivator. Evidently! And then, okay, you guys can guess this response. Pathetic men that I can beat up and beautiful, mature women I can keep as trophies. Who do you think this comes from? Who do you think has a heart that races for this? If you guess Pippa, you are correct. If you're wondering, her Chainsaw Man pick is Makima. Which, I don't know, actually Makima checks out way more than Rize. Way more than me than Rize. And then, well, I give Leah credit for liking Vash with Stampede, but then she just put Danganronpa, and then I like stopped reading after that. And then I think the most normal one, honestly, and you will never hear me say this about her ever again, in terms of anime men, the person with the most normal taste is Remy. Because Remy likes men with edgy pasts who look really cool. She likes Sasuke from Naruto, Hei from Darker Than Black, Roy Mustang from FMA, and Kirisugo from Fate. Oh, she's basic. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think in this scenario, Remy is the only one that makes any fucking sense. If you consider age, personal style, and preferences, it all makes fucking sense. All that Rooney and Lumi's taste have told me is that I shouldn't be the one in BDSM. That's someone else. That's someone else entirely. I need to introduce Remy to Ragnar from BlazBlue. I think she'd like him. That's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about anime men and like what girls like about them. Cause like how do you justify this? How do you justify this? What's your taste, Sven? Okay, if I had to choose a character from Bleach. If I had to choose a character from Bleach, I don't watch Bleach really. I watched the first like 56 episodes of Bleach. And then I dropped that real fast. Who from Bleach? Who from Bleach is attractive? Ah. Maybe like this guy? But I have a taste like I think I have taste on par with 12-year-old boys. Because like my favorite One Piece characters are also the ones that my nephew likes. So if I had to choose someone from Bleach, I think it'd be Grimjo? Purely based off the fact that he looks cool. Like this is no context, right? This is no context between the bottom and the top? Okay, and then if I had to choose someone from Chainsaw Man, I see the appeal of Makima. I see the appeal of Makima, but if I were to choose someone from Chainsaw Man, I kind of like kind of like this guy. I like young Kishebe. I think he's cute. I think he's cute. I think if a man like this looked at me on the street for too long, I'd have an aneurysm. I think he's cute. Aneurysm positive. Aneurysm good. Fair, right? Fair, exactly. Just looks like a normal dude, but he's a sexy normal dude. He's a cool normal dude. Look up Evil Aizen. I know what Evil Aizen looks like. I don't see the appeal. I don't see the appeal. Batman looks like he would kill me. Okay, who else? I chose what was the more attractive Aizen to me. And even then, I'm like, And then freaking Irie does a whole write-up of different types of boys that girls like. So the tropes, according to her, are the looking down on you type. The looking down on you type. Which, like... What? Huh? And then she chose Tsunderes. And then this is the one she gave me an example for. One second. Which, like, I don't even know what this game is. She has a lot of obscure otome game choices. But, like, is this not every side character in a sports manga? That was literally the Shogun of Japan. Well, I could see the appeal of a Shogun. I'm not gonna lie. I can see the appeal of a Shogun. He could show you his swords and stuff. Okay, and then she hit me with, like, apparently, the mom type, like the maternal type of guy, a guy who takes care of you, is apparently incredibly unpopular in otome games, which is, like, shocking to me, because if we're talking about, like, heart pounding, like doki doki situations, that's what I would prefer. You mean paternal? Same diff. Same diff. That's what I would prefer. Like, don't you think, like, okay, imagine, okay? Like, imagine if you're sick. Imagine if you're sick. And then, oh god, I live in an apartment, so I don't know how this would actually work. Huh. Imagine if you're sick and, like, you can't get out of bed, right? And a guy, like, drone lifts homemade chicken noodle soup to you on your balcony. And there's, like, a cute little note on it. Would that not get your heartbeat going? Why is that unpopular? Why would he not deliver it personally? Because in this scenario, I live in an apartment building, so, like, and I'm bedbound, right? Like, I'm bedbound, so I can't just, like, go down and pick it up. Listen, I just came up with this scenario on the spot. I haven't really thought it through that much. But, like, the idea of it is very cute, right? So to find out that that's not popular with women, like, I kind of lost my mind. Another popular one, apparently, is Sly-Ass Snake Bastards. Which I think that's what Lumi likes. And another one is CEOs. Which, like, I get it, I guess. But, like, why would you date a virtual CEO with none of the benefits that actually come with dating a CEO? Because, like, the benefits, hypothetically, are the money, right? But they're not paying you to play the route, so you're just burning income to sugar mommy a virtual CEO. Because facts don't matter. What matters is how they feel. I would feel awful. I would feel awful knowing that my anime boyfriend is canonically way richer than me. Way richer than me. And I just spent $49.99 on gems to dress up for him. Now, if it'd be different if a character was, like, the only character in the game who was paying it to you, like paying it forward and like paying for your dates. If he's the only character who's just like, yeah, don't worry about the gems, baby. Don't worry about the gems. I got you on gems. But it's just like, okay, yeah, CEO route, best route. If that's a free character route, then by far that is the best route. But I would rather spend $49.99 for a guy who's making me virtual lunch every day than a rich bastard. Like Buggy. The reason I like Buggy is I think he'd be a great house husband. He's like a little bit stupid, but he's charismatic. He has some semblance of life skills. He's kind of funny, and he does his best. I would be fully willing. Like that's why people follow him, right? That's why people follow him. I would be fully willing to support whatever lifestyle Buggy asses, so long as he treats me well and continues to just do his best. Okay? He's a liar, and so is Usopp. Usopp is going to marry a millionaire. That's his end game. His end game is a rich wife. I could be that for Buggy. We could all be that for Buggy. It makes sense to me why women simp out for Buggy. But what I have learned today, and what I've learned through Rune Factory, is that no, the type of men that women want don't make sense. Don't make sense at all. Usopp has feats. Buggy just lies about his accomplishments, and I think the fact that he's come this far despite the fact that he's a giant liar about all his accomplishments is a feat in and of itself. And I think that's so sexy to me. He fails up, exactly. Exactly. Women want crocodile. I'm not sure about that. I think I've seen more women dressed up like crocodile than women that want crocodile. But that's just me personally. Men want to be crocodile. Women also want to be crocodile. Women also want to be crocodile. Wanting to be crocodile, I think I get it. Because he has just like... He has aura. He has super aura. Yeah. Doozy, what about Frankie? That's husband. Frankie is... Pre-time skip Frankie is like the sexiest man to me. Like, he is so fine. He is so damn fine. That was peak Frankie. It really was. It really, really was. Cutty flan. Like this. This is everything. He's got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pack. He has an 8 pack. Okay. You can tell he's well groomed. Yeah. Those arms. And he knows how to make a bow. And that is the sexiest thing about him. He's powered by cola, which means maintaining him is super cheap. Maintenance on him, affordable. Mwah. Frankie, pre-time skip Frankie, my ideal man. It's hard to compete against a boat, not gonna lie. No! It's so sexy. I think all the boat builders in One Piece are awesome. I think if they have like... I hope that they make a Frankie. I hope that they make a Frankie deck in the One Piece TCG. And I hope that aside from like builders like Iceberg and stuff, I hope it's just boats. I hope the unit cards are just different boats. It's just Going Merry, Thousand Sunny, and the boats just like run into you. You just flood. You flood the board with Frankie's boats. I want that. I want that. We need more Frankie screen time. I don't think we're getting it. He's had his arc. He's had his final arc. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's so crazy. I think like I can kind of see the loser angle. Because one of my favorite Fire Emblem Awakening confessions is from Gangrel. I'm trying to find the cutscene. Gangrel confession. Like his cutscene goes insane. Look at that! The hand on your head. The hand on the head. The distraught, like, earnest affection in his eyes. Gangrel. Gangrel! It's so sweet. I could eat my own vomit. What the fuck is that outfit? Don't worry, he's a clown prince. His character is basically a clown prince, but he does his best. He does his best. I think this is my favorite Fire Emblem confession, hands down, actually. He's a primary antagonist for the first half of the game. That's what makes it so heartfelt. That's what makes it so heartfelt. He changes. He changes for you. It's amazing. It's really amazing. I thought somebody named Dimitri was a go-to. I mean, I think it's Crow. Dimitri is 3 houses. But we're talking Awakening. It's Chrome. It's Chrome. Well, Chrome's confession scene. Chrome's confession scene is so nothing. It's giving, you're my first high school girlfriend and I like you a lot. It's giving asking a girl out for the first time in 8th grade. There's no emotion there. There's no tenderness. There's no there's no gentle touch. This is the look on my face when I'm ordering KFC fried chicken. And I really want to eat. He's a guy. What do you expect? This. I want this. This is like when my waiter or waitress comes out with my 3-piece box meal. And they threw in an extra pack of ketchup. Alternatively, if you're only in it for pure sexual content, Vike. But he's literally just like that guy. He's just like, ew, Vike. He's cute. He's cute. He's like a dog that needs a bath. I can fix him. I can fix him. He's cute. He's stupid. But that's okay. That's okay. He's literally just that guy. He's literally just that guy. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? You see? You see? At least the men I eat wouldn't keep my body in a freezer to... Sorry, did I say eat? At least the men I like wouldn't keep my body in the freezer to preserve for their science experiments. Sorry, I'm thinking about KFC fried chicken now. It's because he loves me and wants to keep me. He only loves your power. He only loves your power. You'd literally be turned into an engine for all his experiments. He would turn you into a literal science experiment. And he looks good in glasses. Poor vision is a bad trait. Poor vision would actually starve your chances in the wild of survival. That's all I'm saying. Chat, you have to agree with me. Grimjo is the better freaking Bleach pick. I have 20/20 vision. It's okay. He doesn't need good eyes. Oh god. You have 20/20 vision, but no taste in men. No taste in men. Grimjo has the IQ of my last dog. You see the vision then! You see the vision! It's so awesome. Do I have a type? Do I have a type? Wait, let me get them all on screen. My harem. Chat! What do you call this? What do you call this, chat? Slick back hair? Himbos! Gangrel's not a himbo. Apache, thank you for $5. Your type is just Chuni himbos? No. Monster Man? If I had to choose a Monster Man... If I had to choose a monster... I just think he's neat. That one? Well, like, personality aside... Personalities aside... He was like really loyal to his cause. He was really loyal to his cause. And like... I like his plant thing. You mean his mommy? I think, you know, having good relationships with your family is very powerful. Just because I don't, doesn't mean I expect the same thing of a potential partner. In this case, my potential partner is a plant. But he's like a C tier. He's like a C tier husbandal. Right? Like, these would at least all be A tiers. I would put Zetsu in the C tier. Right? Not the best, not the worst. Exactly. Exactly. I don't think there is an A tier. I don't think there is an A tier One Piece husband, though. I don't think they exist. If he's C, who is X? Easy. Nick's Ulrich. I'm not even like... I don't even like the game. I don't even care for the game. But this is my wife. This is my wife. Male wife. He's so dedicated for the cause that he dies for it. Literally who? Okay, let me explain. Nick Ulrich is the main protagonist of Final Fantasy Kingsglaive, which is a movie that acts as a sequel to Final Fantasy 15. He has PTSD. He uses really cool fire magic. And the only time you see him in the mainline game is as a corpse hanging from the ceiling. The movie without Final Fantasy 15 characters, you briefly see the princess in it. You briefly see Princess Lunafreya. He's just so cute with his little mullet. I just think he's so cute. And so, like, would be my picks. These are my picks personally. And I just don't think they're that weird. I don't think they're that weird compared to everyone else's picks. I especially don't think they're weird compared to Lumi's picks. But somehow, someone echoed her opinion on Aizen. So maybe I'm the fucking freak. Oh, hey, Lumi. What about your actual anime waifus? Anime waifus. Let's see. Let's see. I think I'm a lot more basic when it comes to women. I am a lot more basic. As far as like true waifu goes, It's only Lacus. I think it's only Lacus for me. A great debate, Asuka or Rei. As an adult, Asuka. As a child, Rei. Lacus is a quiet, supportive strength, and I think that's so amazing. And I think that's what makes her strong and beautiful. Her strength doesn't come from being a coordinator, it's from being who she is. And I think that's beautiful. I think she's a goddess. I think she's perfect. Last super chat, look up Strife from Darksiders. I don't think, visually it just like, it's not about the visuals, okay? It's about the character. That's how you decide on like husband and wife. Joe K, thank you for $10. I'm here once again to ask, why are you like this? But also to implore you to please never change, because then you might leave us. I've never told you guys about the time I stalked a man with a mullet around a superstore, right? Anyways, what a great stream. What a great stream. Looks like we've hit the 2-hour mark today. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'll be back tomorrow to play the altars. It was 30 minutes! I got over it pretty quickly. I just came out of the Kingsglaive movie like 2 weeks earlier, okay? And I did get groceries. So it's fine. I'll miss you until next time. Bye bye!